Everybody wants to get a success in exams, but we must understand that success in exams will be achieved through our brain, and our brain needs power, and it's like a battery. If we will recharge it, it will give us more and more power. So the role of vitamin D3 in recharging our brain, that we are going to discuss. Vitamin D3 is an attention vitamin. So, for a study, it is the must and the most important vitamin. Vitamin, though it is called as vitamin D3, it is actually hormone. This hormone is prepared through our skin. When we sit in sunlight, the sun rays, they are converted through our skin into vitamin D3, and that vitamin D3 helps our brain to focus more. And how does this helps our brain? By increasing the GABA neurotransmitter in our brain. Because when GABA neurotransmitter in our brain increases, then distractions are controlled and our focus is increased. Focus is an elusive state. It is just absence of distractions. So this absence of distraction is created through the GABA neurotransmitter. And vitamin D3 is very essential to improve the sleep, to improve the mind focus, to improve the memory also. And why this is so important? This is because according to Ayurveda, in our body there are different kind of agni, that is the fire. So just like the fire in our stomach, we digest the food. In the same way, in our brain, there is a Medhagni, that is the fire of intelligence, which digests the information. Because information, if it is undigested, it is useless. We have to digest that information, which will convert into knowledge. Knowledge is to know. So information is just to inform. But when we know, there is a difference between knowledge and information. So we have to digest that information in order to know that information. So we must understand that vitamin D3 actually helps us to understand our subjects or study in depth. This is because our attention depth is increased. Attention level is increased and our organized attention is there when vitamin D3 is good. I will give you an example of one case study which was happened before I think 5 6 years. One small child named Rahul came to my clinic, and he was having a ADHD, that is attention deficit hyperactive disorder. So when the parents told me that he is having ADHD, I actually told them, don't label the name like this disease or this disorder. Every child is unique, and we can, if there are some symptoms, we can cure it. But don't label that child as an ADHD child, something like that. That feels, the child feels very insulting, or they feel very insecure. So they said, okay, but what should we do? Because here Rahul is getting less marks in the examination. He is lagging behind in the studies. His confidence is, he is losing his confidence, and he is getting very angry, frustrated while studying. So their list of his problems was endless. And when I saw Rahul, I just saw him as a very happy-go-lucky and but a very restless child. So I told them that we must understand why this is happening. Because when we understand the root cause, we can correct it. And why I am telling this case study to you is that when we analyzed Rahul's different tests, one test of vitamin D3 showed a severe deficiency. The level of vitamin D3 should be at least minimum 30 unit, but it was only 4 in him. That is a severe deficiency. And because of vitamin D3 deficiency, it was very clear this his attention level was very low. So once we started to give him attention vitamin with prior after the test, we for a 3 months we gave it, and we after 3 months we again tested his vitamin D3. When his vitamin D3 level was normal, we stopped vitamin D3. So in that 3 months, his level of attention was high, his performance in study improved, his confidence improved, and his grades in the school improved. So because his attention improved, his studies also improved. And that's why vitamin D3 is called as attention vitamin. I always tell parents, at least for half an hour, keep your child in sunlight. Because nowadays we are in AC, we are in closed doors, and we are having a in the school also they are in a school. Now due to pandemic, the schools are closed, and but still the children are always addicted to the mobiles, and they are, and that blue light is actually very bad for our skin, and it is not good for our brain. So sunlight we are not getting, and we are getting a blue light. So these contradictions are actually devastating for our brain. So in order to start the pruning is the process of increasing the neural network in our brain. To increase that neural network, at least our attention level should be very high. And to improve the attention level, vitamin D3 is the most essential hormone. And every child must get tested of this vitamin D3 levels, and accordingly, if he needs, he should be nourished and should supplemented with the vitamin D3, because that is going to improve his study habits as well as his attention with a great see difference. Thank you.